Hey guys, Piluski here. I hope you guys are doing good. I know I am. I recently just got engaged to my beautiful fiance during our recent Florida trip. It was an absolute blast to be able to propose to her on the beach and with both of our families there. And it went very well, surprisingly. Usually a couple things with big events like this tend to go wrong, but everything was amazing. Mother Nature cooperated. The setup was amazing. So I can't even complain whatsoever. I'm so excited now to kind of plan a wedding and to be budget friendly, but so far the venues have been like $1 million, not literally, but it just seems that way. It seems like we might only have 50 people there as well because these prices are looking insane. I kid, we're not only going to have 50 people there, but we're going to try and be budget friendly and then ball out on the honeymoon because I want to get a bougie all inclusive honeymoon. That's what I want, kind of. I want to go to somewhere I can't even pronounce. So as soon as we find out where the wedding is, that's what I'll be booking for sure. But back to today's topic of the video, we will be talking about the infamous Steam Deck. Now, I got my Steam Deck in February of 2026, and I had been just brain rotting on YouTube videos all day that were being made about it. I mean, my entire feed was the Steam Deck changed my life. Best games on Steam Deck. Why you need a Steam Deck?
I feel like grabbing you by your ears right now and screaming in your face, I'm not interested.
After watching all those videos repeatedly for weeks, I made a decision to go ahead and buy one. I had a PS5, I just recently built a gaming PC, and I thought, I want to be able to travel and still access my Steam library. This might be just the perfect purchase. During this time was tax season, of course. I got a fat return, so I bought the Steam Deck with that money, and since I used my tax return, it was basically free. So, thanks, Uncle Sam. I had bought the 512 gigabyte version for $589. Right after I did that, they all got sold out and shot up $200 when I think they just actually relisted them on the Steam store. I think like maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, and they're $789 now. So I don't know if it's worth it now, but I'm just talking about my Steam Deck for $580. So sorry about that. And I swear when it comes to buying gaming stuff, I'm the Warren Buffett of timing these things. I mean, even with the RAM, my DDR5 32 gigabyte RAM kit I bought in my 2 terabyte SSD in October and November. I got the 2 terabyte SSD for 120 and I got the freaking 32 gigabyte DDR5 for about 125. And then a week later they shot up to 600. So I'm just like that, man. But the Steam Deck quickly made its way to my door. And those first 3 weeks, it really didn't leave my side. The honeymoon phase was real and apparent, which is why I held off on making this video for so long. I played so many games, I tweaked so many settings, and I even made a startup with the Xbox 360. Oh, the OG, man. And the rush nostalgia that brought me was just unreal. And I just truly love this thing. SteamOS is also amazing. Just the simplicity of turning on the device and it working was fantastic. Being able to have a PC type device and turn it on and play your PC games is just crazy to me. Now, obviously, not all of them because it's, Linux based operating system and most games are, well, all games basically are made for Windows. But I'm sure that, as time goes on, that'll change. But, building a gaming PC is a great experience. Many call it adult Legos, but having to build it, install drivers, install the operating system, and then go download everything for the PC, that can be just very tedious to people who just want to turn on something and play. But having this Steam Deck, man, it truly made me feel like a kid again. Back in those days when I would just get a new console, boot it up, then just play. The sleep feature is also amazing. I can't even tell you how many times I'd be playing this thing, press the power button to put in rest mode, and then an hour or so later I come back and keep playing this thing in the exact same spot. There's been a couple times I was playing a game, put in rest mode, and like forgot to touch my Steam Deck for a couple days or just really didn't. And I'd come back and I'd just be in the same exact mission right where I left off in the pause menu. So it's like it's phenomenal. Man, the reason I waited 5 months to make a video on this device is because I didn't want it to be like mid honeymoon phase. I make a video glazing it and everything. Then once that wore off, I didn't know what my true opinion would be on it. So I just when I wanted to get it, kind of let it marinate, kind of fall out of love with it, fall back in love with it. With that being said, the honeymoon phase did wear off and I didn't touch the thing or any gaming device I had for a good 1 to 2 months. During this time, I was studying for an IT certification. And really during this time, I got off social media, stopped playing a lot of games and would study and watch shows. But once I passed that certification, I started easing back into gaming and I fell right back in love with this thing. I think it's that perfect bridge between my PS5 console and my hefty gaming PC. I mean, even on my Steam Deck, I mean, I can play my PS5 game with Chiaki NZ. Now, I still kind of have some settings that are messed up for when I, go outside of my home network and it doesn't really stream well, but that's kind of probably user error and I really haven't played with that much. But it's still cool nonetheless to be able to be on my couch and play my PS5. It's or like be in a different room for my PS5 to play it. That's so cool. But it kind of changed my perspective on gaming as well. Buying this device changed how I viewed myself as a gamer. The days of turning on the P5 and sweating on Call of Duty or Battlefield until I got mad and got off are over. I mean, now I can occasionally do that still, but like when I get on, I kind of goof around. I'm not trying to care about my KD or I get camos now. But the Steam Deck helped me realize the type of gamer I want to be, which was the casual type. Being able to take the deck on a car ride, on a trip, even you can take it on the back deck while you're sipping an ice cold Coke Zero, while you're grinding the goated Batman Arkham Knight game, which might be kind of a little bit too specific because I like to do that sometimes. But this device made me start to clear out my backlog, and I haven't gone full no life yet to like kind of clear it out. But I have beaten the first 2 Arkham games, put dozens of hours into other games like Skyrim, Doom Eternal. I started playing Cyberpunk on there a little bit too. And over the years, I can definitely see myself slowly work through the backlog. But enjoying a casual gaming experience like this trickled down to my other devices. My PS5, it truly made me appreciate it more. The last couple of years, I've been playing my P5 on a 32-inch gaming monitor, which is great for Call of Duty and Battlefield, but I truly didn't want to play story games with this setup. I felt my PS5 becoming absolutely obsolete. I had just built a PC. Why would I play Battlefield or why would I play Call of Duty on it? I'm not doing that. And like story-driven games, I was completely out of it, man. Obviously, I was playing Elden Ring. You gotta play Elden Ring, but everything else, like I couldn't get into God of War Ragnarok. I couldn't get into any other type of game that wasn't like Spider-Man or Ghost of Tsushima, dude. Like truly. With my PS5, the main reason I didn't sell it was because of GTA 6 coming out in November. But the Steam Deck changed my perspective and made me want to start playing my PS5 on a bigger screen. Huh? Which is kind of like, the opposite of what the Steam Deck is. It's a small screen, you're playing it, but still it made me want to be able to play my PS5 games in a casual setting, laid back, relaxed, while on the couch on the biggest screen possible. And for starters, I started to play God of War Ragnarok and Ghost of Yotei, which on my new 65 mini LED TV look phenomenal. And my gaming setup I currently have on my channel is not up to date anymore. I completely overhauled this thing, so I got to redo it. Probably next month or the month after. It depends if I move. And I can talk about that in another video too. But I'm even more excited to buy newer games on my PS5 once I finish these 2 I'm currently on. I'm definitely going to cop Wolverine, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which just came out, 007, which has been out for a while, and of course GTA 6.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't going. Nah, it ain't gonna work.
But there's so many other games coming out, like the God of War Laufey, the God of War remaster. There's some more. There's some more that are out, but I can't even really think of them right now. Being able to experience those games on a bigger screen while sitting back and relaxing is the type of gamer that owning a Steam Deck has made me. For my gaming PC, it still serves its purpose, which is to play Minecraft with maxed out shaders at 150 FPS plus. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding, but my PC is more for indie type games and multiplayer games, competitive shooters, RPGs, and any other game I just want to max out all the settings on. It's become mostly what I play my multiplayer games on with my friends, especially because online is free, which is the best perk of owning a PC is. But yeah, this also allows me to cancel my PS Plus and stop getting finessed by Sony's greedy ass.
You're a fucking disappointment.
But owning the Steam Deck has helped form me into the gamer I wanted to be, someone more focused on the casual side. Even though the honeymoon phase was amazing, this device has helped instill a healthy balance between me and all my devices, and gave me a new outlook, which I definitely needed. It made my PS5 go from a big-ass paperweight to a viable console that I enjoy playing again, and also made me appreciate my PC even more for the powerhouse that it is. And then when I start traveling more and get to bring this thing to places like Europe, Japan, and other parts of the globe, it's going to make itself even more worthwhile. I say this, but I probably need to explore more in the US first. I haven't been many places in the US, surprisingly, but I just took it to Florida and I was playing Stardew Valley on the plane and on the beach, and that was a vibe, man. It was a vibe. But you know, I especially am going to need it on that plane ride overseas. Dude, a 15-hour plane ride. I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself, bro. I'm going to be so stiff. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I can't say if the Steam Deck is currently worth its price point at $789, but I know it was worth the $589 price point I paid for it.
Really? That's what we've come to?
So if you can find one kind of in that area, or the LCD one in that area, definitely try and cop it at that price point. And, you know, do with that what you will. But if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, I will catch you next time. Peace.